and I enjoy these environments. So.
All right. I'm gonna do a quickie before, and then we'll crunch on your Yakuza.
Okay.
The Crew 2. I don't know how many people in chat are familiar with my experiences with the Crew. When the Crew first appeared at E3 years back, I was not down with that game. That game controlled like garbage. I did not have fun with it on the floor, and I could not understand people that were like really giving it
Dan
praise.
saying something is garbage is like
And then
very
when
rare.
the review
It's
came
very
around,
rare.
It was not at 0.
It took me like 3 months to get through the review, and then I gave it like a 6 something.
Brad, we're gonna need a new title up here.
The Crew 2 up there. But this is like a like most improved category right here.
Whoa.
This game is fun. This game actually looks like it belongs in this generation, and it looks good. And they got rid of all the story stuff, so you know you don't have to. I doubt anyone's gonna get shot.
Wait,
I don't think I have to
No
infiltrate
brother
a
drama.
gang.
No
got
brother
rid of
drama.
the story? There's your answer, Kyle, to yesterday's question about
Yeah.
what's up with the fruit.
They're like some characters or whatever, but it sounds like you just kind of pick like different sort of career styles or whatever, like types of events that you want to participate in.
But you can be the king of all the events, right?
But it's like that. I mean, maybe it's just because of the demo, though. It didn't feel like that was really that emphasized. It was really just about getting into races and trying out different races. But just like number one, driving is fun and feels good. So the thing with the original Crew driving, it always felt really slippery. It was like I had to really get a handle on how to control that game because it didn't feel right ever. It always felt super weird and loose.
Like Jaxi.
I don't know. I haven't played Jaxi.
He doesn't know how Jaxi controls. That was not a good one, Kyle.
The Crew 2, I knew what I wanted to do and I did it. I slid around turns. I didn't overrun corners. Like I just piled right through that game. And this game has got huge jumps through over top of buildings, going through shortcuts and tunnels.
Whoa, I love shortcuts.
Yeah, man.
I love jumps.
This game,
Yeah,
and then
Yeah, man.
this game, it's not just limited to cars.
Oh.
There are boats and there are planes.
Yeah, I
King of
remember him
Motorsports.
saying that.
Yeah.
And if you're not in an event at any time, you can just like switch. You just like hold in the analog stick. It brings up, okay, car,
Your
boat.
weapon wheel.
Oh, so it's like
Wait.
Steep.
Sort of, only like it's better because you just hit it and as long as there's room for that plane or there's water, like you can be in a plane and just say, I want a boat, and you just drop into the water.
Dan is hot on the Crew 2, and it's getting me hyped.
And then the boat races were freaking great. There was like this Pirates Cove thing into this swamp, and then the boat you could like take shortcuts over sandbars. And again, like the lighting coming through the caves was really nice. And
Games look
Video
good.
games look good.
Video
And the thing
games
is-
look
Good.
so good.
Yeah, this game actually looks good. The Crew did not look good. This game looks good. It feels good. I really enjoyed the courses that I was on, and they still have basically that same map, but they've just reworked. They've made all new routes on it, but they've got the whole U.S. again.
Huh.
So Miami, Los Angeles, like huge off-road spaces. So yeah, it's I didn't have a problem with the giant world so much, except it just wasn't fun to ever be in it because of the driving.
And the brother drama.
Oh yeah, and
Kyle, no. They said something in our presentation. They referenced other competitive, like the competition out there in terms of racing driving games. What did you write down what he said? Like he said something that was pretty like bold.
Wait, were you in this meeting too?
Out in the presentation part.
Yeah, you were in this meeting?
what were you talking about? During the
Crew.
press conference?
The Crew 2.
I didn't see the press conference, so I don't know.
Oh,
Are you thinking
never
of Project Cars, Damian?
No, I'm talking about the press conference. Never mind.
He said something that was
What
pretty
is
bold.
happening?
What is happening?
Wait, Damiani,
It's
what
late.
did you see?
No, like he said something about like this the in the press conference, like they were
Okay.
so sure of their game.
The
Yeah.
average pirate lives 120 days.
Oh my god.
Floored me.
man.
Yeah,
Floored
man.
me.
Pirate Cove. Blood drove by Pirate. Rowed about by Pirate Cove. Kyle thinks of pirates.
Hold on though. I wasn't memeing when I wasn't memeing, but I think it's still a point when I talk about no brother drama. It dragged down the crew. Like that's what that game was about.
Game one.
That game. It was the crew, and it's just
Well,
like
it was about. I mean, it wasn't about brother drama. It was about getting revenge
yeah.
for your brother getting killed.
Brother drama.
First
Drama
person.
revolving around your brother.
But yeah,
Dirty cops and gangsters and whatever.
and so I think it is a good way to differentiate this game. It's coming out in a year with Forza 7, with Project Cars 2, with GT Sport.
Well, all those games will be out by long before that.
Same year though, and
No, those games come out this year.
The Crew
Crew's
2
next
is-
year.
Yeah, Crew's not this year.
are we sure?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
The trailer said, yeah.
All right. Then never mind. But anyway, yeah, it needs to be different from those games, and it does a good job of being different from those games.
Yeah. I mean,
In
it's.
the-
It's
that
got
way.
Pirate Cove.
I mean, it's more similar to. Yeah, it's more similar to Forza Horizon. Only the world is a lot bigger.
You know what I got confused with was Need for Speed, which does come out this year.
Yes.
Need for Speed, baby.
Oh, I forgot about
Need
that
for
game already.
Speed.
Yeah.
So many good racing games.
God, I
Yeah.
wanna play.
Yeah.
Year of the Race.
Year of the race.
You're
We're gonna
the
have Fast
bear.
and the Furious DLC. I'm still hoping for it. It's not a, I felt like you looked at me and you thought,
No, if you say Fast and Furious
You think
DLC, I'm on board.
Okay.
You said what you said was Paul Walker DLC.
I meant to say Fast and the Furious DLC relating to Paul Walker's vehicles.
Yes.
Specifically.
And that I'm on board for.
Okay.
I'm 100% on board for that.
Okay.
Just don't say Paul Walker DLC.
There wasn't
Blood,
meant to be a troll
I think that's so
at
cool
all.
to hear you say positive
Yeah.
things about the crew too, because I don't think there are a lot of people out there who
I
are
saved
willing
it
to
to
do that.
the end for a reason of
Yeah.
that appointment.
Yeah.
I had no interest in going and seeing the crew again. And
surprised they
yeah, I
did a
was
sequel.
really happy.
But
I'm surprised it's even
Blood,
a
you weren't
sequel.
you said it's not about being the king of all motorsports, but like is the progression designed to be, if you complete this game.
I can't
Like,
really say
is
that
that
much
the-
about the progression.
Okay.
Get future questions.
Yeah.
Future questions.
Down the line.
Keep this in mind, everyone.
PSX.
They did have like you could.
PSX
They
Crew
did
2.
kind of have. What was weird is they kind of had these like starting points for like where things would start up, like the veins of events or whatever. But it was weird because we picked the starting point in L.A. and then he's like, "Okay, now go to this race in New York." I'm like, oh, okay, sure. I'm like, I'm not sure
No
how
problem.
that connects.
We got it.
But and that was another thing. Like off-roading was where the handling was kind of the worst in the crew sometimes. And again, just like weaving between freaking pine trees, jumping over hills, finding your own route. Like
I want to see Dan weaving between pine trees. That's
It
what
was
I want
good.
to see.
Are there motorbikes?
Yeah, I didn't drive one, but they were in there. I saw them.
That's how you weave.
Yeah.
That's how you weave.
For sure. Train heists.
I mean, I'm really curious about how much variety there was, because like for one, like I was saying about going over to sandbars, it's because I had a specific kind of boat that had like a flat bottom. So
excellent.
other boats couldn't do that because they just dig in.
So there's more than just one kind of boat, even?
Yeah.
It's probably like 50, dude.
No,
the
'cause
Crew 2 Ubisoft.
King
That's
of
crazy.
Motorsports.
Yeah.
King of Motorsports.
But like, there's only one kind of racing boat. People don't race.
Not
like,
to
Only
the
one-
King of
what? There's only one
Motorsports.
type?
yeah,
no,
there's-
there's not.
God, what do you know about like boat racing? dude?
Tell us about your
Straight up.
I know a lot about boat racing.
What?
Where's the secret history
Every
of Kyle
weekend,
boat
I go
racing?
down to the piers and I watch boat races. You don't question me. You don't question me about boat races.
Actually, it does make me wonder if they'll go the half and half and have some swamp buggies.
I don't know, man.
Swamp buggies would be awesome.
happened?
Kyle's lost it.
Stay professional.
You're professional.
Yeah.
Let's do
Alright,
one more.
Let's go try some
do a
Yakuza.
You kept it together.
Let's do a
longer than all